All right. To all 2 people here, welcome to Pioneer Masters. I'm going to start by opening a bunch of packs. That was 10 golden packs. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of good stuff in there. About 8 golden packs. That's pretty cool. Welcome, everyone. Pioneer Masters. Does it give me the full set of these? Yeah, it's giving me all the rares and mythic rares. Okay. What about foundations? Alright, that's good. Modern Horizons might need that one. It's Pioneer Masters, so we're looking to make some Pioneer, aka Explorer decks. If you have any, if you're a big Explorer fan and you want to see something played, you want to see something done, Cragagums, you let me know. You send it to the Discord, however you want to send it to me. I will play that deck. I know nothing about Pioneer, so I'm generally trying to learn, and get into it. Hey, what's up, Buggyman? What we doing? We are mastering some Pioneer. Yeah, I got the music on right now. It's all right. It's no big deal. I'm just leaving some background music on right now. Is it on too loud? Is it overpowering? I can turn it down a little bit. Emergent Ultimatum. Oh, man, I really don't like those Ultimatum decks. I have one Ultimatum deck. What is the link should be in the description for the for the Discord. Go right down there. You should be able to find it. But I might try to run an Ultimatum if that's what the meta is, you know. So let's go to decks. Import. Okay. Craft all. Yes. I think I'll make it. Snap Dax to reality. Up the goes gravity. Up the goes gravity. Let's see now. Ulamog. Hidden Strings is now available. Having lunch, how am I? I'm alright. Welcome, everybody. We're going to be giving away some memberships today, too, by the way. So if you want to get a channel membership for free, get those likes up. We got 20 people here. Let's get 20 likes in. Let's double that. Let's get to 20 likes and 40 viewers, and we'll give away some channel memberships. Here we go. A bearded MTG. How fantastic. Okay, Tegrid. Oh, we'll put down concealing curtains. All right. How's the sound, by the way? Everything good? No. Oh yeah, music is still. There we go. Now we need it off. Now we need it off. Let's put down that. Okay, Turgrid. Explorer is now going to be Pioneer. They've said it's near parity to Pioneer. Not parody as in an IMSA, but parity as a pair. It says 99.5% of Pioneer cards are now available on Arena to build whatever the Pioneer meta is. Hey, what's up, Charmander? So we are not too concerned about yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Galtese Falcon right there. Boom. Do that. Hey, Silent Snow gifting $5. Thank you so much, Silent Snow. We're gonna be giving away some channel memberships later as well. So no worries about that. In case you're interested, hang around. Channel memberships, get you a little badge by your name, some other cool shit, you know. What's he doing? Lotus Field. Sacrifice 2 lands. My turn. Boom. So he's going to do Vizier of Tumbling Sands, untap target permanent. Boom. So he's going to do some sort of crazy infinite loop here where he has like tons of floating mana. Pour over pages, untap 2 lands. Yeah. This is why I don't really like Pioneer, if I'm being honest with you. It's because of this shit like this. This broken ass combos that if they successfully pull... No deck is like straightforward. It is always pulling off some bullshit. So he can just keep like infinite floating lands, which is just, in my opinion, is just, this is just nonsense. I don't like this. You just keep doing this forever, you know, which is as bad as Standard and Alchemy can be. Sometimes it's not this. You keep an infinite amount of floating lands up. Pull off these crazy combos. If you're a combo player, it's fun. I'm not really, you know, I'll infinite loop sometimes, but instant game winning combos is not, I find them boring. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I mean, they're a part of the game, whatever, but I just personally find them very boring. See, he can keep going with this forever. And that means he can play it for good. Old school Fox spamming. Yeah, it's not very fun. It's not very fun. This is why I was very hesitant to get involved in this. But to me, this is not it. The only way, so you have to, and that's the thing, like, I'm not a Pioneer expert, so a Pioneer expert would be like, oh, I know what to do in this situation. You have to have your land destructions, but even these are hexproof, so there's no way you can get them. So there's like ways that you can interrupt this or do different things, but I don't have that. You know what I mean? So he can forever spam these lands for all time. He could never stop because he's generating more mana than he really is. This is Pioneer's early access. Emergent, I don't know what it is. He's drawn half his deck already, so. Boom. Yeah, it is gonna be pretty bad. Gonna be pretty rough. Me being a Pioneer newbie is also a big problem. A Lotus combo. I know somebody was waiting a while to play this one. Hidden Strings, yep. Somebody was who just said Hidden Strings is back, so they're going to be running that. Infinite floating mana. And there's my mana. We'll cycle that. Hey, what's up, Argent Icon? Was he going to bring back Lier? Hey, what's up, Marauding? If this guy doesn't win soon, I'm going to quit, even though I'm not supposed to quit in early access. There we go. Okay. If he doesn't get to his fucking win con soon, I was going to say, we're just going to be quitting. This is actually Zyran's Snapdax deck, which is woefully underprepared for what people are running today. This was a rude awakening about Pioneer and why I'll never fucking probably play Pioneer on the regular. But we're gonna take a shot. We're gonna keep trying it. We got some time. I blocked some time out to run it. So, well, here's the thing, Jay, Mr. Langford. Hey, what's up? It's a Baron von Jankford, by the way. He's a Baron von Villain Jankford. Mind if I call you Jankford? So you have to. They'll kick you out of the early access, even though nobody listens to it but me. They'll kick you out of early access if you don't sit there and let people resolve. Because the point of it isn't to win. The point of it is to showcase the cards. And so if the other person is showcasing cards, then you have to let them do it because they're streaming and they want to show off what it does. So it's more of a display. It's more of a I don't want to say advertisement, but a showcase for Pioneer Masters, which you're being involved in. So if someone is popping off like that, cutting off their pop off is discouraged and frowned upon because that's what they're showing. We're trying to show people what you can do with Pioneer Masters. So that's why they like why I in any other circumstance, if I was playing this on my normal stream, I'd have just quit right away. First of all, if I was playing this on my normal stream, I wouldn't play Pioneer. I'm kind of curious, but so far nothing has really attracted me to it. Both, many plural. We are fighting against both, really. It's both things. People are going to be running jank, and people are going to running high speed meta shit. So we kind of have to contend with both happening simultaneously. And now it's frozen. Well, this is obviously to show you Pioneer. It's to show people who don't normally play Pioneer what is going on and what's going on with the new set. It's not necessarily for people who are already Pioneer motivated. Oh, looks like we froze here. Hold on, guys. Oh, we're getting up there, guys. Can we get to 40 views and 20 likes? We'll give out some whatchamacallits for you. Give out some memberships for you. Oh, there's 20 likes right there. Let's get those views up. Tell your friends. All right. Underprepared but fair decks. I don't care enough to invest that much time and effort into Pioneer to figure out how to play. I mean, I have some meta decks that I've looked on the internet. I've repeatedly said this. I literally know nothing about Pioneer. I have absolutely no concept or idea of what it does, where the power level is, what is the infinite loops, what are the good cards. I have literally no frame of reference. Numbskull might be joining us tonight, but he is also might not be able to, but I'd love to run some of his stuff. He has Waste Knot. I might look at the Waste Knot. Because his Waste Knot won an RCQ, so. Where is his, where's Numbskull's, we'll try to find his Waste Knot deck here. Yeah, we went to the RCQ with one of his decks, which is he knows a little bit more about Pioneer than me, which is why I wanted to get him involved, but he's working as well. Let's see here. Let's check out his decks. Where are his? Come on. Wonder where his Waste Knot went. I don't see it anywhere. Damn, that's too bad. Yeah, well, I get them because this is they're whole packs. It's like a whole release on Arena. Yeah, they gave me the whole account though. This is a press account. This is why this number is insane. Boof. There you go. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's maybe brew something up. I don't see his Waste Knot. Damn. It's in my other, whatchamacallit. All right, let's take a look at what we can build around some new things. Are there any good cards that we want to do? That's the thing. The way that I build decks like a standard player, and you need to know how to get fucking infinite loops, you know? That's the fucking problem. You gotta go way fucking crazy with it. Can do the Liliana combos, but they're all Pioneer Masters. Ashen Rider. Sagar was banned? Yeah. He stinks now? Why does he stink now? What's wrong with him now? Man, Marauding Army, it sounds like you know a fucking lot, man. You need to start sending me decks, bro. You need to start sending me decks. You keep telling me this is good, this is good, this is good. But you need to start sharing those hot, thick decks, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't even know what good. Like I said, I don't even know the concept of what's good card. Yes, it is. It is coming into Arena right now. It's on next Tuesday. They're getting rid of Explorer, and 100% Pioneer is coming. That's what's going on right now. Full on 100% Pioneer. Not Pioneer. Full on, yes, full on Pioneer is coming. Okay, so do that. Absolutely. I'll take whatever you can give me. Again, I feel like I'm not emphasizing this enough. I have no idea what I'm doing with Pioneer. Literally not a clue. I know none of these cards. I know the cards in the reference of when I was playing them in Standard. Whether or not they're good currently is a mystery. Is a complete and total mystery. I have no frame of reference. Soul Flare, very nice. Okay, so that's a Soul Flare combo right there. We'll keep Liliana's Triumph ready to go in case he tries to pull that shit again. And turn. Hey, what's up, Twisted Stoner? Just topped in, wanted to run it. This is Pioneer Masters Early Access event. That's what we're running today. Yeah, just put there's a Pioneer section on the Discord now. It's if you look under Deck Tech, you look under Decks Pioneer. It's right there. Pop them into there. Throw them right into there. You're good to go. Zombify. He's gonna do it. Yeah. For sacrifice. All right, that was a 1 right there. We snap Dax to reality. Up the goes gravity. Up the goes gravity. Up the goes. All right. So we get 6 new sets a year, plus Foundations, plus Pioneer complete set. No idea how free to play is. Well, no. So this is arena only. This is not a. This is not a. Hell, Punch and Pie. Punch and Pie is coming. This is an arena only thing. Foundations counted as one of the sets that was coming this year. So it's not going forward. We're gonna get 6 a year. This is a little off from what we normally would have been doing. We will be getting 6 next year. Yes, that is true. I don't think there's going to be a Pioneer Masters next year because this is kind of was an aberrant thing that was going on. Cookies, the Spree, how you doing? Yeah, it's really hard. The thing about Pioneer Masters is if you're a standard player, you're an alchemy player, hell, even if you're a historic or whatever, you don't need this. This is like a very specific niche product for people who want to bring 1-to-1 their full-on Pioneer deck into Magic. So I don't feel like this is like a must-have product that's going to affect very many formats. I think it's just I think it's basically just you know, kind of a bonus because they're trying to expand more stuff into here. Not to say that we aren't getting product glut. I just we are getting a lot of shit, you know. I think that is true. We are getting really overloaded. Dim is it reborn? Yeah, everyone was commenting about how it kind of looked like a fucking condom. Mono Black added some sideboard stuff and they never ran lackluster. Boom. It's supposed to look like a light bulb. I mean, a telescope. Why did I say light bulb? Like a little telescope. Yeah, they kind of snuck this one in, which is why I think that they wanted they didn't do a Foundations event. At least what they told me is they did not do a Foundations event. They did this instead to kind of drum up some support for it. Spyglass. There you go. Yeah, Spyglass. See this? See what's going on here? I don't understand any of this. I don't understand any of this shit, man. I have no fucking clue what's happening right now. People like this type of play. This isn't really for me. I hate to be shitting on it. This is not saying that this is bad and you shouldn't be doing this. This is just not my style. This is like supreme high-powered fucking... Look at this. You see this? I don't enjoy this. I've never enjoyed this. So, you know, that's just me. If you like this kind of shit, then you're going to have a great time. If you really like this fucking kind of combo play, you're going to have a fucking ball. You know what I mean? But for me, not really. It's not even a matter of skill, to be honest. The skill is in constructing decks. The skill is in knowing what decks are going to work amazingly. It's not really the it's not the skill in so much as this is Pioneer. This is Pioneer for your pleasure right here. The skill is piling out a busted-ass combo. That's what the skill is. Is piloting the best way to put all the broken-ass combo pieces together and pilot it out. You know what I mean? That's where the skill is. It's skill-based. You know, you can't be an idiot and play this. You see how much shit is going on. You have to remember 1,000 different pieces that are moving. But if you like Rube Goldberg-esque plays, then this shit is for you. But I don't really care for this. Hey, what's up, Vorpal? Liam Carter, welcome. Jordan Fry, T Stokes, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We're almost at our 40. We're almost at our 40 viewers to give some likes right here. Gatherer down? I don't know if it's down. Well, either way, you're not missing much, Vorpal. 10 minutes is probably going to be one turn of this guy's play, so. Thank you, Trex. How the fuck do you export these? That's what I hate about Goldfish. You can't never fucking export. How do you export these? Oh, there it is. All right, let's try some Mono Black. Phylactery Lich, I know all of these cards. I've played Standard with all of these cards. The trick comes in when trying to understand how all these different things go together later in the new style of decks that they're making here. All right, let's see if we have any reprints from Pioneer Masters. Pioneer Masters. We got any cards at all from Pioneer Masters in here? No, we got to add some. We got to add some. Liliana the Veil. Let's do less Liliana the Veil. Maybe we'll do... Oath of Liliana. We'll Liliana this up a little bit, huh? Do we want to do Liliana Vess? Heretical here. We'll do Dark Realms. Dark Realms, or we want to do Vess? Actually, we'll do Vess. There we go. Dictate of Erebus goes well with Sack Deck. Yeah, that's a good one, too. I'm trying to showcase some of the new cards that are coming in. That's also what I'm trying to do here. Crads. Many, many plurals. Tegrid. Craig. Okay, thank you for the suggestions, guys. I appreciate that. I hope it is. Listen, if you like this, go for it, man. This shit is crazy. This is this crazy type of Magic play that's fucking like pool bank shots. It's like fucking crazy trick shot, high-powered nutso play, which is kind of fun in a way. There's certain parts of this that I like, but I couldn't brew with this. My brain just doesn't work this way, man. I don't know. I'm too old of a Magic player to think about this. I like a lot of these cards, just nobody plays the style I like, you know what I mean? You can't play them right up the center, otherwise you're royally fucked on that. Boom, Field of Ruin. That's good. I realize Field of Ruin is like a necessary now. Thoughtseize turn 1, as one does. Should probably take Waste Not. Waste Not is the dangerous one, yeah. I don't know if too many people are playing this. That's the other thing. Counterspell probably. No? Attracts a Reanimator? Mad about that. All right, we got the instant removal. We're almost at 40 views. Oh, we dropped down. That's too bad. Oath of Liliana. Watching in Walmart. Thank you, Larry. Mood of Vaults. Boom. Very nice. You can block the Isles for a change. Rankle's Prankle. We'll hold steady. All right. Waste Not. Waste Not worked. What does Fog do? Why is everyone so terrified of Fog? I remember it from way back when, but I don't really remember what's so horrifying about it. I know cancels all damage or whatever. Here you go, guys. Turbo Fog, basically playing a fog spell once your opponent mill themselves while you return the Spain spell. You have only outwin condition. Interesting. Nice. Immediately destroyed my win con there. Love to see that. Hey, what's up, King Monkey George? Burnt Monkey, Megalithon, Ninja J, Tyrannix, and Vorps, the Scorps got some good stuff right there. Fantastic. Vorp, you got a channel membership. Good job. Is that very Vorpal or is that Vorpal 120? We don't know. There's no way of telling. Go Blank's a great card. Yeah, I miss it. That was a brutal fucking discard hit. Discard kind of used to be stronger. But it's always a solid archetype. Right now, it's a little too slow, but you can pair with other stuff to supplement, yeah. You don't want either of those. He wants to get rid of... What did he get rid of? Dominable. Yeah, you're not allowed to have that. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it looked really good. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it looked powerful. Well, it's basically a Twitch membership. So you have a little skull by your name, and you get to see premier hey, well, there you go. Fantastic. I never know because it's double Vorpal. you get like your comments on my videos highlighted. They'll put in like a little box. You just get a bunch of little bonuses, little extra things. You can see some posts that I've made and some old videos that I've done that were membership only, which is fun. Let's do this. I like the new talent discard. Talent's probably one of the better discard techs that we've had in a while. As a third Vorpal, so we could have triple Vorpal Knights. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I know this shit was so fucking busted. It remains busted. It remains absolutely fucking broken beyond belief. Hopefully I pull my meat hook. If I pull my meat hook, I'm good to go here. Indomitable Creativity, destroy, gets any artifacts onto the board. There you go. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey Coker? You didn't need to redact that. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming, Vorps the Scorps. He got his combo off. That's about as good. Hello, near into the wells like an irregular insect, red aggro, not a game might be a wild card. Well, welcome. Uh, welcome, hello world. I'm glad you like my Golgari insects. I liked it too. Hey, it's Legend. Let's see what kind of fucking crazy nonsense he has. I'm sure it's something god awful. This man builds some fucking insane shit. This is only going to be 24 hours. I'm not doing very much of this. As you may or may not realize, this is not really my thing. But I wanted to showcase it anyways, so, you know. I'll probably do a little bit tonight along with some other stuff tonight. I don't think there's any way that I get a video out of this. I'm not good enough at playing this to make a good enough deck that's going to beat meta. But I still wanted to display it for you guys at the very least. Felt like that's only fair, right? And I was very flattered that they asked me to be a part despite not being a regular Pioneer player, so. It's very different from Standard, as you probably will see coming up. Senior Edificer. The real armor. That's a sorcery. That's a sorcery. He's bringing that in. We're going to Thought Seize him. Thought Seize him is the reason for the season. Hit. Boom. Very nice. Thank you so much, Ninja. Well, yeah, it happened. There's Waste Nut. Boom. Yeah, he's not doing too great. Mox Amber. Do I have a creature card? No, I don't. Next. Boom. Liliana Vess. Put down her. I'm enjoying this Waste Not. Boom. Boom. Very nice. The scary thing about Legends Rope shows up is that he's thinking like 3 turns ahead. Each swamp is an additional swamp compared to its swamp. Target player discards a card. Draw. Tyrant. Go in. Get rid of that. There we go. Oh yeah, Waste Not's great. And that'll be that. I think that's the first time I beat Legend. Alright, that was pretty good. I like Waste Not. Numbskull was right, and I should have listened to my instinct when Numbskull said a deck is enjoyable. We like the same things, me and Numbskull. We're simple guys. We like demons, zombies, discarding, Liliana, killing stuff, you know. Unfortunately, the way that you have to play and explore it will look like, or Pioneer rather, you have to kill everything. You cannot let a single thing come up, man. I don't like playing like that, but you absolutely cannot let a single thing live. Oh, did I beat the room deck? I don't even remember. I'm surprised you remember that, Brainhead. That's awesome. Waste not, want none. Gonna get to smoke pot. I did beat Ash Lizzle. The Ash Lizzle went down to the wire. I beat her with Boros. I beat the Schlizzle Dizzle with the Borizzle. She actually commented on that. We chatted a little bit afterwards. Ulfveer, how you doing, man? If I haven't said hello to you, don't take offense. It's because I'm hyper focusing on that. I'm not good at this, and I'm hyper focusing. So, yeah, that one was an amazing. That was literally one of the funnest games I've had in early access. We were slugging it out, man. We were 12 rounds, no holds, knockdown, drag out, boxing in that match. We were like just slugfest. I love those types of games, man. Games where it's just one-sided, or it's lopsided, or it's just boring and nothing happens, and then somebody pulls a amazing card and wins. But we were beating the shit out of each other the whole game. Such a good fucking game. Such a good game. That was a Bloomborough. Bloomborough? No, Duskmorn. Yeah, that was some good stuff. And honestly, it was a top deck hero. It wasn't even. Yeah, it was Mankind Hell in a Cell shit. Yeah, it wasn't even that one of us. It wasn't even that one of us. Really even outplayed the other one. It's that just I kind of top deck hero the exact thing that I needed at the last moment before she killed me, and I got it off, which it was a great time. It was a great time. Schlizzle's a very, very nice, very, very, very cool person. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. All right. I think Waste Not. I think this is going to be a deck that I can get behind. It's a lot of. I added a lot of Liliana into it, so for fun things. So maybe we'll run this out a little bit. I'm going to ask Numbskull for his combination play, though. He's going to do Ethereal Armor. Yeah, you really got to run 4 Sacrifice here. They're not allowed to have cards on the board. I've seen what happens in Pioneer when people have cards on the board, and it's bad. I do need to draw mana here. Stesnia Champion. Wonderful. Jeepers, creepers, how'd you get them peepers? Alright, let's Thought Caesar. Calyx. Wild Wolf. Let's get rid of Calyx. That's going to be a problem. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Ah, there's Numbskull's Waste Not. Okay. We'll take a look at this later. Pop. Luckthwain. Okay. Let's do Sheoldred first, and then we'll go maybe New Extinction Event. All that glitters is not gold. Gets to draw another card there. Geek Sea Chili. I wonder if you're actually from Chile. Very nice. Is he going to swing in with it? He gets to draw another card there. Great. Keep drawing cards. It's going to do really good for you, man. Let me tell you. It's going to be great. Oh, we can just choose odd, huh? What's up, crazies? The Mr. Man guy. Double strike on the mic. Like a werewolf in the moonlight. Eidolon, Eidolon, Eidolon. With Menace. Let's do... Let's do that. Waste not. Liliana the Villainy. Boom. And he's out of there. All right. Now we're getting some mud on the tires, guys. I think I found my home here in Pioneer. It's Waste Not, and it's Want Not. Let me import Numbskulls real quick. That's Numbskulls, Waste Not.
You have two ranks, one for constructed and one for limited. Your constructed rank is affected by rank gains, while your limited rank is tied to draft and...
Seems to be really good. Yep. I like the addition of the extra Lilianas. We'll call it Wasted Liliana. Seems to be really good. Seems to have a little bit of power to it, so. A little bit of a weird hand here, but I'll try it. Oh, it's Ali. Let's see what we can do here. Did I see that correctly? This set has 280 mythics. Yeah, this is not a whatchamacallit. This is for serious guys. This is a serious deck for serious guys. This is not a fuck around set. Does it have that many mythics? I don't even think it has that many mythics. I think it has that many cards. Spitlong King. This man knows what he's doing. He's yarning it up right now. Thank you so much, Cookies. Have a good day at work. Escape to the Wilds. Very nice. Arboreal Grazer. Put a land card. Castle Thwain. Put down Castle Thwain. Boom. I thought Warhammer was expensive. Listen, any geek hobby is expensive. You must understand this. Search. I think pound for pound, probably Warhammer's more expensive. Warhammer, you can really fucking go nuts. I think with this one, you can reasonably. I don't think there's a way of getting into Warhammer that's cheap. This at least has a low barrier to entry, in my opinion. So. Yeah, people love this card. Bring to Light. I've seen people play. This must be a really good combo. This Bring to Light. I have no idea what it does. It has way too much text on me for me to ever want to play it. It's Simic and it has way, way, way too much text. Yeah, 1 blue mana. You want Vorpal's money back? Well, we'll be on Twitch tonight. This is a bonus stream, so you're getting this, I think, extra. You'll kill the Waste Knot. Great. Nah. There he is. Why did it ask me if I wanted to do that? Would it not have worked? How you doing, Silent? World Souls Rage. It's going to be 8. We'll do that. Boom. X land cards. He gets to do this 80,000 million times. And the Shorks. I sure do, XC1442. I got a bunch of them on the deck, and I actually just made another one for Foundations. I have white poison counter decks, black poison counter decks. I got all kind of poison counter decks. Ads are loud. I apologize for that. I actually have no control over that. I should be coming through normally, but this reminds me of when Zendikar first came out. This was the Fin deck was fun. Yes, it was. It was quite fun. Yeah, I have a Fin Fang up on my deck right now. Up on my channel. It shouldn't be very far. Should be able to see it pretty normal. Flash in, flash out, Yorion. Spelunking. Boom. Man, domain combo decks like hold no interest for me, man. They just don't do it for me, man. I just find this tedious and boring. I know there's a lot of people that enjoy this, and I'm not gonna knock them. Obviously, if you like this shit, man, good for you, man. I like it for you. But holy shit, man, this is not really where it is for me, at least. Go blank. Put down Waste Not. Let's see if he's got a counterspell. Hey, what's up, Chris Chaos? Hey, I know that we have somebody that likes Finn. I know we got somebody in here that likes Finn the Fangbearer. Liliana the Villiana. Good game. What a gentleman. Killed me outright. Didn't waste. What a mensch. Scholar and a gentleman, Eliadra. I tip my vampire cap to you. He just fucking killed me for 4. No fucking showboating. He gave me a clean death. That's as much as I can ask for. I did Chris Cass. It did not work great. Wait, the Tegrid? Snapdax? Tegrid? Yeah, I did. I got beat up a lot. Yeah, Lotus Cobra and Omnath were some of the worst combos that you could possibly run into. Yeah, they were terrible. I'm sure, Jankford, I'm sure that you were excited about about Finn coming back for Foundations. I was surprised they brought him back for Foundations, to be honest. Yeah, I got beat up a lot. I don't know if I know how to run that well, to be honest, Chris Chaos. I don't think it's the deck's fault. I think I'm failing the deck. Can I put a nice bit of spin on it? Yeah, I tried about 2 or 3 times and got real beat real bad. Repeatedly. Over and over and over again. I was very surprised. I guess with all the poison support that they wanted to do it. So far, Waste Not has been decent. Hey, it's Hamhawks. Okay. We like Hamhawks. We're going to Thoughtseize Hamhawks right away because we like them so much. The thought season for the thoughts reason. Unexpected results. Boom. Get rid of that. Oof. Oof. I hate to do this to him, man. Oof. That's brutal. That's fucking brutal. Shuffle your library, then reveal the top card. Oh, okay. Symbiosis. Temple Timer Symbiosis. Nice. Gaia Reach Sanitarium. So this is a raccoon. It's a 2-drop raccoon with 3. We'll have to say even. Yikes. Okay. We're not getting the what we need here. I think we get rid of Meat Hook. Do that. Liliana Vess. Let's see what he got here. Counterspell? No. Sheldur's Edict. Let's do that. There we go. There's Waste Not. Okay. And Gaia Reach. We don't need to do Gaia Reach. Resolve. I like Finn because he killed Coma. And that's a deed worthy of song, you know? Yeah, this Waste Not deck can if this Waste Not deck gets on the line, it's gonna fuck you up, man. If this Waste Not, if it doesn't get one of those fucking infinite loop fucking turn 3 bank shot ones, this Waste Not's gonna fuck you up. That was just mean, bro.
I'm over here trying to solitaire. That's my goal. That's what I think is up. Gonna go ahead and gain 1. Go grab a 40.
I'm going to say apologies to him.
Actually, Obscura Storefront, that only grabs planes. I should not have it in there.
All right, I've apologized. I felt bad about that because Hamhawks is such a nice guy. He's like the nicest guy ever. And I fucking beat the shit out of him with that. I like this guy running cats, Delmo. I appreciate that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Boom. Let's do that. Let's do Fatal Push. Mana value 2 or less. Do no attacks. I like that this guy's running cats. We'll do that. He might have a pump. He's gonna collected company. Nice. He fucking hit the jackpot on that one, huh? Indestructible. Nice. Hello. Nice. You really hit it off. I'll have to take a look at this guy's cat deck. Boom, 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 boom. Surprised that works. Didn't get an extinction event or any kind of board wipe, so. Hey, thank you for coming to Mr. Man the Guy. Thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate it. Pobre Plani. Fantastic. Okay, so there's a waste knot. I rarely ever draw it. It's very strange that I don't get that frequently. Can't let him have that. Waste knot into Liliana next turn, I think is going to be good. Boom. You take days off to stream, but no days off for me. Well, this isn't exactly a day off. This is work, Dems. No. It's no Dems. How's that Ari cat? I'm only on YouTube, yeah. It's to drive views to the YouTube channel. Old Growth Troll, very nice. Draws a card. Elvish Mystic, okay. So we will do this. There we go. 99 cents. Finn took you up the ladder several times. Yeah, Finn is strong. Finn is a strong one. For sure. Cavalier Thorns. Very nice. Layer of the Hydra. Stay hydrated. Two 2-1 as we speak. Very nice, Axe. It's good to see her. I hope that one works out for you. Go make sure you like that video too. Recommend it. Just one game 3. Very nice. Love to hear that. Six. He can do, yeah. He can do that. He's gonna storm the festival. Boom. Outcast Trailblazer. He is gonna draw himself to death here, which is kind of funny. Very funny. Good stuff. We love to see that. Level up. Nice. Meta feels like that's like it's all sheltered by ghosts. This is true, yeah. If you get ghosted, you're gonna get fucked up pretty bad. Getting ghosted is not fun. It's if you can turn 2 ghost out, you're in good sign. You're in good spirits. Bog. All right, we'll go to Liliana next. Thalia's Lieutenant comes in for each creature. Liliana, Villiana. Yeah. Ooh, Adeline. Clean Adeline. So who should I do here? Even? Odd. Even. Odd. Let's do that. We can do odd. Boom. Boom. Speaking of sheltered by ghosts, he's going to play some sort of removal on Shieldred. I don't think he's going to let her live. For real, though. Coppercoat Vanguard, nice hit right there. Good stuff. Well, we might have to do even. Very nice. Look at that aggro right there. Such aggression. Such beauty. Such praise. Such poise. Yeah, that hurt. That's gonna hurt, bub. Whatever he puts down, I'm gonna smash with Sheldred's. Rankle's Prankle. We'll wait on that. Castle Thwain. All right. Down to a bunch there. Brutal Cathar. Yes. My turn. Do this. Virtue of Persistence. We leave them with nothing. Talia, Guardian of whatever. Rankle's Prankle. It's a very nihilistic deck, guys. Liliana the Villiana. Well, we're gonna risk it. Search your library. Put it on top. We'll get Waste Not. Boom. Brutal Cathar. We do Waste Not. We do each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Target a player. Boom. Talia. Talia Vez. So we didn't get it here. So we're gonna do search your library for that card on top. Sheldred. We'll draw. Lose 2 life. GG. Took too much damage in the early game. But it was a good game, though. You can get them on a line here. The thing about the Waste Not deck is I think you can get them on a pretty tight line where you're just denying them board. You're just really denying them total board state. You're just not letting them in, you know? Hey, it's Schlizzle. Maybe we'll end on this one. But we've done good so far, I feel. That's going to be a mulligan. There was no black mana in there. Speaking of Ash Schlizzle, Schlizzle von Vizzle. Keep. Drop Lily. Don't really like how slow this is, but finding a third path. Reanimator, probably. She like a reanimator. Yep. Okay, so we really need to hit our go blank. Yeah, go blank's got it right here. my those 4 cards. Very nice. Oracle Tragedy. Draw a card, then discard. Alright, so we got Extinction Event. We'll put down Sheldrussi the Apocalypse right there. Sagar, that's pretty cool. See, he runs a removal on me or not. Exile, copy, and cast. What could he play? Otherworldly Gaze. Great to hear, Axie. I'm glad you like it, man. Leave a comment on the video and tell everyone what a great deck is. Make sure you like. It's very aggressive poison. Yeah, it does work very well. I love that you drew a card, Schlizzle. Do I like the new Kato Planeswalker? I do. I have not used it, Michael Dumricky. I have not used it yet. I do plan on using it eventually, one of these days. All right, he really wants to soul flay here. We'll go in for 2. He's going to be down to 10. She's going to be down to 10. I always think it's a he, but it's Schlizzle. It's Schlizzle for Dizzle. I've got Extinction Event, so I'm not too worried about anything popping. Soul Flare, very nice. Very nice. Going directly on me. Boom. Boom. Mana value 3 or less. How did they get to play that? Target opponent discards 2 cards. Rankle's Prankle. So we'll do Exile. We'll do Extinction. Well, Ruin. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Thoughtseize. He's a really good planeswalker. Max Bro, yeah, we'll carry you. Do we want to +1 him? Yeah. Well, I like the fact that we can force that. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck him. Get to draw. Whatever that is, doesn't matter. It's going to go away. So we will go. Do that. Do that. Sacrifice Field of Ruin. Boom. Bankbuster. There's another Sheldred. We'll do the +1. Just to get me to where I need to go here. Salvage. In your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. I think I may have her soft locked for the game. I think we may have her soft locked. We'll see here. Yeah. Pretty much. Do that. Yeah, I think there's a soft lock here. Lily's gonna soft lock you, Schlizzle. Goth girl betrays goth girl. What can I say? What can I say? It has to happen. It has to happen.
Okay. I'll grab one of them. Yeah. Card was definitely not fair. It definitely was not. Sure. Still another no bring a light player. Let's go. Okay. We cast salvage, and hopefully we hit a banger. Ooh. But I always feel like with Soulflare, I almost feel like Soulflare is low-key worse. Okay, wait, this is a little bit better though. I almost feel like Soulflare is low-key worse than Urupog, because like Urupog can continue to exile. Whereas Soulflare is like, you do it once, you're done. Right? Like, gotta get haste on this though.
Saying hi to Schlizzle right there. All right, guys. I think that Waste Not is a very fun, probably the most fun that I've had. Unfortunately, it's not really... whoops, that's the wrong one. It's not really the type of deck that I normally would play. It's very different than what I would play. It's very much a lockout, exile, board wipey kind of forced sacrifice. But to be honest, in this current... In Pioneer, if you're interested in getting into Pioneer and you like my style of play... You like my style of play, you like the way that I, discard and Liliana and all that stuff. I could say that this is a good start if you wanted to get in Pioneer. You know, so yeah, because I enjoyed it. It's a little bit destroy for me, a little bit controlly for me, but frankly, with Pioneer being what it is and these infinite loops and these crazy combos, it's very fun. So if that's the case, I can highly recommend you trying to get into it. It's fun seeing Liliana and all her old incarnations, and we'll leave it right there, guys. I've been Jay Villainy. You've been great. Bye-bye. Should we do a shakedown breakdown for it? How are we able to hear a stream? I pulled it up on a browser. They go low, we go low. Unfortunately, this is the way it is, man. You can't be running some milquetoast shit out here, man. It's really just, it's the truth. You cannot be running just some kind of, some just kind of, oh well, no, they'll turn 2 clap you and the turn 3 clap you in this bitch. You know what I mean? It's very rough. It's not easy. No, I said I went to go say hi to her and then got yelled at by her chat by saying hi. Do. Yeah, I mean that's that. You got it. You got it. Yui bowling for Columbine. It's They were like, hey, don't come say GG. We don't know if you're stream sniping. I'm like, bro, I'm another content creator in the vent. I'm not fucking stream sniping. It's bad etiquette to come and say GG and you could be stream sniping and you're distracting. I'm like, I'm a content creator. I'm not some fucking Joe Schmo. I'm in the event with her. Just relax a little bit. I know they're used to other people going in with it. I know there are other people going in with it and maybe other random people, but I'm not a fucking rando. I'm Jay fucking Villain. Bump, 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 bump. Few people knew who I was. They said, hey, it's Jay Villain. Few people know who I was. Bump, 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 bump. You know, it's anytime you're gonna get a big chat and a big, I understand, because anytime you're gonna get a big chat and a big following, you know what I mean? People are gonna be weird about it. I'm Jay Villain. I write emails. Bump, 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 bump. All right, we're gonna do the shakedown breakdown here, and then we'll move you out. So let's do a little Liliana sideboard. Did we put Liliana's Triumph in this? Liliana's Triumph is not a bad one. Heretical here, Dark Realms. Discard. Pioneer Masters. I don't think Dread Horde General is very good. Some who was the other streamer? What's the ad? That's kind of funny. I beat someone on Arena Ladder once. They added me somehow. Still don't know how they did it. Cussed me out and blocked me. Reported that. Where did they cuss you out on? On like Discord? All right, here we go. Shakedown breakdown time. No MTG Arena chat. Oh, okay. That's surprising. Okay, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Wizards was nice enough to invite me to the Pioneer Masters streamer event, despite me not really being a Pioneer and or Explorer player, to kind of drum up some interesting stuff going on with Pioneer right here. So I adapted. I've always been wanting to play a Waste Knot, especially since my partner in podcast, Numbskull, hit an RCQ with a Waste Knot deck. And we got a bunch of new Liliana cards in Pioneer Masters, which is coming out next Tuesday. I believe that's going to be, if you're interested in Pioneer Masters, Tuesday the 10th, December. So we are going to do a Liliana Wasted. We're going to do a Liliana discard zombie Waste Knot combo deck right here. I am not very good at Pioneer, but this one actually went off really big for me right here. So I'm excited to show this to you, along with some new cards that we have that are coming to Explorer, which is not going to be Explorer anymore. It's going to be Pioneer. So before we get down to this one, guys, I'm going to need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and claw you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live in person on Twitch and on YouTube for your pleasure. That is going to be great. Either one, we'll be going to be going live. Hit that bell, notified when we go live and all that good stuff. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information. Post your decks, post memes. Everything else is going to be right there for you. If you want to communicate or show off your own Pioneer deck. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. We will put this up on the AetherHub and also I think the Untapped if that doesn't work. So what are we talking about with the Waste Knot Pioneer Masters Liliana? Liliana gets wasted, which we always like to see. Obviously we're going with discard. Early removal, we're going to go with Fatal Push. That's a fun one. I do like this one because it's a little bit more powerful. It's kind of a staple. It's kind of a staple in the Pioneer scene. It's a little bit better than Cut Down because it can destroy something if they have if a permanent you control left the battlefield. We do a lot of self-sacrifice. We can do a lot of different tricks with it. So that's early instant removal, especially to their ramp cards, which are very big. Another staple, Thoughtseize. Yeah, everyone knows this one. Everyone hates this one. Very big card right here. Reveal their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. This player discards it. You lose 2 life. The fact that you can just purposely grab a card out of their hand, no matter what it is, I think is very, very brutal. It's one of the most powerful openings we have in the game. That 2 life is 100% worth it. And it also fits in with the discard theme, of course. So, another great way, we're going to be doing a lot of forced sacrifice. I've learned after playing some Pioneer, I've learned that everybody has hexproof, everybody has indestructible. You've got to do forced sacrifice. We can't really do direct kills too much. So Shieldred's Edict is not a bad one. Shieldred's going to be running support here for us as well. One Reckoner Bankbuster just for the heck of it. I used to not like this card, but I feel like the card draw is very useful to put down. And of course, we got to have my homeboy right here. What would we be if we didn't throw at least one Meat Hook Massacre in this to really just rip and grip as we do? I miss the Meat Hook. Listen, I miss Meat Hook Massacre every day, man. Every day I miss Meat Hook Massacre in standard play. I wish it would come back. Meat Hook Massacre 2 just did not scratch that itch. I love this card. So great way of hitting a lot of removal. We're going to be playing a lot of removal in this game. The goal is to kind of soft lock the opponent. Unfortunately, that's the only really way you're going to be able to get in on a Pioneer game is like really soft lock the opponent out of playing. That's kind of the idea. It's very control-y. And I know it's not really that what I'm used to, but with the way how powerful the stuff in Pioneer is, where people can play, you know, infinite loops and crazy turns and get 50 cards on the thing, it's very hard not to kind of justify ripping this. So the main thing is Waste Not. Waste Not is an amazing card. Like I said, my partner in podcast, Numbskull, won an RCQ with this. Went to DC to defeat playing regionals. 1 black and 1. Whenever an opponent discards a creature card, plus 2/2 creature zombie. Whenever they discard a land, add 2 black. And whenever they discard a non-creature, non-land, draw a card. If you are forcing discard constantly, you're going to constantly be getting amazing little results out of this. It's going to be really, really, really cool. You're going to be getting a lot. This is the main goal of this. That's why we're getting wasted here. We want to force discard every turn. Never let them have anything. We're not even going to really let them have a graveyard. And we're just going to constantly be reaping the rewards from it. Black Boom Rogue is a nice way to get a rogue, especially a menace. And if an opponent has a big graveyard, especially if you've discarded, they get +3. It's a 5. It will be a 5/3. It also can come in as a land right there. That is a Pioneer Master reprint. Go Blank. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. This is one of the toughest cards from Strixhaven. 1 black and 2. I used to play this a lot. Target player discards 2 cards, then exile the player's graveyard. Eats up Reanimator, eats up a lot of those crazy shenanigans that people are running, rips somebody's hand completely down. It is very bad, especially when you run this in combination with Waste Not. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Waste Not, turn 3 Go Blank is a hideous combo that will hurt people very badly. My old friend, the Inscription to Ruin from Zendikar right here. 1 black and 2 with the 4 kicker, so it can be a 7. You can either force them to discard 2, you can return a creature card with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, which we don't even have, or destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less. So it's a bit of a modal, and if you get into the late game, it is a huge hit right there. It's very fun. Very nice. Here's another new Pioneer Master, Oath of Liliana. We love to have it right here, especially if we have zombies and other things. And, oh, wow, this art. I mean, come on, look at her. 1 black and 2, Oath of Liliana enters. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Again, force sacrificing. At the beginning of each end step, if a Planeswalker entered the battlefield under your control, create a zombie. We got a lot of Planeswalkers. We got enough to kind of make 2 of these worth it. You could always run Liliana's Triumph as well. That's a good one. Additionally, so that's a pretty good combination play, but we do have enough Planeswalkers to kind of make it worth it to do the force sacrifice. We're going to be running Liliana of the Veil, of course. We love this one because it is 2 black and 1, 3 loyalty. +1 is player discards a card. -2 is target player sacrifices a creature. Again, the whole point of our deck, discard and sacrifice. Or we get the ultimate and sacrifice all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of their choice. Very cool right there. Very good stuff. Extinction Event. I don't like running board wipes, but damn it, sometimes I got to. Really, the only creature that we are running is going to be like a Sheoldred the Apocalypse. So we can run odd pretty evenly, but being able to exile, specifically exile half of the creature, especially if they're setting up to the board, is crazy. You know, I'm not crazy about board wipes, but when I tell you that if you're thinking about getting involved in Explorer/Pioneer, you can't do it anymore. I struggle not running board wipes in Standard. It is a detriment. It's damn near impossible with any kind of get out of jail free card in this format. It is huge, powerful. There's crazy things coming in at you. People can play loops and fill the board with all kind of crap very quickly. You're kind of doomed if you don't run this. We're going to run a Rankle's Prankle here. Again, leaning into our forced sacrifice and discard combo, 2 black and 2. Each player discards 2 cards. Each player loses 4 life. Very useful right there. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. We wanted to get it where we have no creatures, no cards in our hand, and we have more life than them. So no matter what, this is going to hurt them. We want to be playing cards pretty regularly. We don't really keep creatures on the board except for zombies or whatever. So we're not really hurting them too much. This is just going to help the soft lock that we're going to have right there. 3 Sheoldred of the Apocalypses. You know Liliana and Sheoldred, they get along pretty well. I don't know if they get along, but they are the goth girls of our dreams. 2 black and 2, 4/5 Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. And whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2. Very useful on that one because it kind of punishes them if they're running anything that draws cards to try to refresh their hand from getting discarded so severely. Anytime that they're trying to refresh or fill up again, it's going to punish them for that as well. We're going to also do this. This is another reprint from Pioneer Masters right here. The Liliana Vest card in and of itself. Look at that artwork. 2 black and 3 legendary Planeswalker Liliana. +1, discard, search your library for a card, put it on top, then shuffle. Then put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. This is an amazing finisher if you get this off for all the discards that we have and you haven't ripped a go blank yet. If you feel like you're going to pull this combo, don't rip a go blank because with the amount of discards, kills, forced sacrifices that we can run, her ultimate on there, her +8, which you can get, you know, potentially sooner than later, is devastating. You can steal everything that the opponent has. It's devastating. I think I pull it off one time in this, and it's just too much for them. There's nothing they can do. So, yeah, it's pretty vicious to run that, and it's a lovely Liliana reprint from Pioneer Masters right there. Virtual Persistence for a little bit more removal and a little bit of life gain, and then, of course, that Resurrection, if we want to play that Virtual Persistence Resurrection as we go. We're going to have a lot of crap in their graveyard, so we might as well steal it. For funsies right there. That's what we're going to be running right there. 3 Castle Lochthwain, 3 Hive of the Eye Tyrants. We're going to be running a lot of man lands and card draw. Lochthwain is great for card draw right there. Hive of the Eye Tyrant comes in tapped. This was a classic from D&D. Whenever you attack, it's a 3/3 Menace Beholder. Exile target card from defending player's graveyard, which is great. And of course, 10 Swamps, Takenuma, great stuff right there. Field of Ruin. Gaia Reach Sanitarium, which is draw and discard, which is very useful for going into the Waste Not combination play. You could do more of these. I'm not mad at you. And why not? Throw an Urborg Term of Yurgmurth in right there. Each land is an additional swamp. Why the hell not? You know, we'll have fun with it. We're looking at the side here. Not a lot of creatures. It is a Waste Not deck. It is there to punish you. It is a lockout deck. We are really going to hurt you on this one. 6 instants, 14 sorceries. 1 artifact vehicle, 8 enchantments, 5 planeswalkers, 23 lands altogether, and a 2.8. If you want to throw another land in there, sure. But this is going to be an Explorer deck right there. I don't know why it said Historic. This is an Explorer Pioneer deck with a couple of the new reprints, which is very fun. Love to see these nice reprints, especially the focus on Liliana stuff. If you want to do more Liliana, we have the sideboard here for you. Straight Duress is not bad. I know you're saying, why isn't Bandit's Talent in there? That's certainly a good one to put, especially you want to punish the life loss right there. That's always a good addition. Liliana's Triumph is a great one to sacrifice as an instant speed, and if we control a Liliana Planeswalker, they also discard a card. So you're really getting the idea here. Sacrifice, discard. Sacrifice, discard. That's what we want. Dark Deal is a very fun one to pull up. This is also a Pioneer Masters reprint, and I think it's the Waste Not guy on there, by the way. That's the Waste Not guy. And Dark Deal is the Waste Not guy on there. So each player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many. If they have that many -1, very nice. You combine this with Sheoldred the Apocalypse, that's almost an instant kill because they could potentially draw 6 cards and they would lose 12 life, which is pretty funny. So let's keep that in mind. Heretical Hero is not bad. If you have to sacrifice a creature whenever their non-token creature you control dies, not very often you're gonna have a non-token creature dies. But hey, I just wanted to tell you that she is reprinted in Pioneer Masters right there. She does get Defiant Necromancer. And Dark Realms, if you wanted. Search for a Swamp, not really necessary. We don't really need the ramping kind of Liliana, but I mean, come on, look at that art. We really just want to focus on Vests and Veil and all the other things. So this is really a black soft lock deck, really messes you up, keeps you out of the game, rips everything down, and just makes it impossible for you to play. Control, tempo, I don't know. But it just slowly drains your life and it saps your will to live. And listen, I know I always rail against these types of decks, bro. And Pioneer, you better be playing something like this. you better be playing some high-powered stuff like this because they're coming at you. There ain't no love out here in Pioneer, man. They will hurt you. So this is a fun one. If you've ever wanted to get a Liliana deck or a Waste Not deck in, I'd recommend this. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let's get into some Explorer play here. And early access for Pioneer Masters coming out next week. All right, guys. I'm going to send you off on your way. On your way here, folks. Let's schedule this. All right. Let's go in 1 second. I love to get Pioneer, but I can barely afford MTG cards, muzzleless, corncob pipe, and a covered wagon. Yeah, indeed. Jordan Whitman, tenderly. Indeed, tenderly. Indeed. See you tonight. Yep, we will see you tonight. Okay. Let me do this. Redirect. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.